Let's speak to our Home and Security editor, Mark White, who is there. And Mark, certainly clearing skies weather-wise, but not politically, of course, because a lot of opposition down there.
Yes, it certainly is. There is anger amongst a great many people here in this area of Dorset, and they will continue the campaign even when this barge has finally docked here. It is, as you say, en route, having left Falmouth Harbour this morning. I'm just going to step out of the way. We're on the cliff tops overlooking Portland Harbour here. Beautiful view, bit gusty as it always is up here in the cliff tops. You can see down there. This port also used by the Royal Navy as well. That's a Royal Fleet auxiliary vessel, Tide class vessel, and beyond that another Ministry of Defence chartered vessel. And this harbour itself, well, according to the local council, Dorset Council, they were unable to stop the Home Office getting this barge to moor here and have a contract with the local harbour because apparently it's not within their planning regulations because of the depth of the water at the berth where it will be. As you can see down there, there's a cable laying red vessel that was actually moved out of the way, we're told earlier today, to make way for the Bibby Stockholm when it arrives here. We're not exactly sure where its berth within Portland Harbour will be, but it has, the Bibby Stockholm, in recent months undergone a significant refurbishment at Falmouth. It was used previously by both the German and the Dutch governments to house homeless people and asylum seekers. It was criticised actually because of the state of the accommodation by human rights groups across in the Netherlands. However, on arriving here, as I say, it's undergone a significant refurbishment. 222 rooms now, we're told, that will have ensuite facilities. There will be TV rooms, games rooms, other facilities within this barge to effectively mean that those on board shouldn't need to come into Portland proper, but there's no doubt they will. They are free to come and go as they please, and that is of concern, of course, to local people here as well.
Yeah, and let's not forget, Mark, that Dorset Council has been given this £2 million funding package to meet the cost of the services, you know, for the people staying on the barge.
Well, yes, I mean, but at the end of the day, they say there's still going to be significant call on the resources that they have, NHS resources and the like, for 500 people who are here. We're told for at least 18 months is the initial contract, but it could be longer, given the fact that there is no end in sight, despite what the government say about their pledge to stop the boats. The numbers are still coming across. In significant numbers any time there is a decent day when it's not windy like this, then you'll see hundreds coming across the channel. So there's still an issue. They have to be accommodated. The government want to get away from an over-reliance on hotels, where 51,000 asylum seekers are currently housed in hotels. So that means that facilities like the Bibby Stockholm and these facilities at former air bases at RAF Wethersfield in Essex and RAF Scampton up in Lincolnshire are probably going to be used for the long term, much to the anger, of course, the displeasure of local people in those areas.
And very quickly, an interesting political twist then, that Yvette Cooper, the Shadow Home Secretary, indicating perhaps Labour may also have to consider such measures with barges to actually try and get down the backlog of asylum seekers.
Well, there's no doubt there is a huge backlog that is over 150,000 people who have to be processed and then either returned to their home countries if their asylum claims are rejected, or housed here in the UK if their asylum claims are accepted. But of course, even if rejected, it's far from easy to return them to their home country, because many of these countries are dysfunctional. Getting them back to these countries is very, very difficult.
Mark, thank you very much indeed for updating us there on the cliff top overlooking Portland Harbour. Thanks.